comes down to every time I let you go, getting closer and closer, letting you know that it's more than just a feeling, more than just a feeling, 'cause I couldn't let you in on a secret thing I knew could help you swim through troubled waters. I couldn't let you in on a secret thing I knew.
Hello? I read the test and swab you guys sent me from the sink. The whole house is calling radioactivity. You gotta get out of there right now. That was Andy. He just ran the trace on the swab that we collect from the sink. This place is crawling with radioactivity. We have to get out of here now.
What about the evidence?
Forget the evidence. We gotta go now.
What the hell? Where's the mushroom cloud?
I don't know.
Well, what gives? Are we radioactive now or what?
I don't know. I guess the chemicals weren't concentrated enough.
Then why the hell did we run out of there screaming?
Oh, I'm sorry, Danny. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm sorry. I found radioactive chemicals in the house, and I thought it was my duty to warn my fellow co-workers about the radioactive dangers. Okay, back to the semi-good stuff. The trace radioactive chemicals you guys found at the condo were not that dangerous, but I wouldn't trust these gangbangers with any radioactive elements. I mean, I wouldn't trust them with americanum, einsteinium, plutonium, uranium. Hello? Damn it.
So I heard Adam finally passed his EMT exam.
It's about time. He was wearing a hole in the chair taking the exam.
Oh, I'm just glad he finally found a job he enjoys.
How's the case going, guys?
Great.
It's going wonderful. We can't ID the suspects who are holding the 9-month pregnant woman, and they're dying by radiation one by one.
I'll assume that doesn't mean goodly. Now you're catching on.
Looking back, we've got company CEO Jeff Parker. He embezzled money from his clients' accounts, and many of them were in the Wildwood Diablos gang. Not good.
So the Diablos go after pregnant wife Jenny. They kidnap her from the coffee shop and shoot anyone inside. Then they flee in a black van and kill the driver.
Now the driver had radioactive chemicals found on his hand, as did the other gangbangers. We compared the toxicity of the chemicals to that of a trailer park located in the red zone of a nuclear power plant in Cape May Courthouse. We got a search warrant for their hideout. We got traces of the radioactive chemical all over the house. Most of it was in the sink weapon.
But, as of yet, we don't have anything to charge anyone with, and the other two shooters are MIA.
Detective Alex Belle?
Yes.
Hi, Sergeant Anthony Carson.
Hi, nice to meet you, Anthony.
Yeah, you can call me Tony.
Okay then. Tony, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm here about the Wildwood Diablos case.
Yeah, if you can call it a case.
Oh, jeez, how long are you sitting there?
I was just here for a while.
Oh, okay. Have you tried talking to Hector Santos, the leader of the Diablos? Wild Diablos?
No, because at the time, nobody can find him.
Have you tried talking to organized crime?
Yeah, not much help, but, you know, Hector Santos is the leader of the biggest drug cartel in all of Wildwood, and they're not going to blow the cover by
Talking to a bunch
of local cops.
Local cops.
But they even killed 4 people and an officer.
That's the feds for you.
But that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Tony, this is Harry. Harry, this is Tony.
Hi, Tony. How you doing?
Hi, Scary.
It's Harry.
Okay, we need to identify the third shooter. We've already proven that the first shooter was the getaway driver, Roland Chang. Now, I'm 99% sure, and we're sure, that the other shooter was Hector Santos, the leader of the Wildwood Diablos. But he's untouchable at the moment, so we need to find out who the remaining shooter is. To do that, we're going to have to start at the beginning. According to the surveillance tapes, Richie Marquette enters the bar first when he opens it. Then, Officer Dan Pierce enters, about to grab a cup of coffee before his morning shift.
The next person to enter the bar was Jenny Parker. At this point, the 3 gangbangers were waiting to strike. She was the only one that's headed to the back of the bar.
Yeah.
And speaking of people getting killed, I have to go have dinner with my mother, so goodbye.
You're dinner with your mother.
Nice to meet you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Who was that guy?
Just ignore that guy, girl thing. Anyway,
Anyway, girl named Diane Smith.
the waitress.
Yeah, waitress, at the bar. She was working, and a guy named Dan Bennett was a regular at the place.
Yeah.
Well, Diane Smith was waiting his table when the shooting occurred.
Right. Well, now we know everybody was sitting. Let's focus on the shooters. According to a GSR pattern on the table, which matched the Browning that Roland Chang, getaway driver, was using, if this is the table, he would have been firing from right here. Firing at Dan and... what was the waitress's name again?
It was Diane Smith.
Yes, thank you. Diane Smith. According to casings from the Browning HP, our second shooter, we presume to be Hector Santos, was on the far side of the bar, where he took out everyone else standing in the bar. Now, according to the ballistics we got from the police officer, Dan Pierce's gun, he was hiding behind an overturned table right about here. Based on where the blockage is, Roland Chang and Hector Santos do not have a clean shot at Officer Pierce if he's sitting here.
So that proves we have our third shooter.
Right, so the third shooter had to have made the shot.
Yeah.
Well, trajectory, based on the autopsy report, from Dan Pierce's neck, it was a perfectly clean shot from right to left. So, the other shot came from over this side. So our third shooter was over there. According to the crime scene sketch, hold this. The bullet trajectory that hit him, Officer Pierce, would put the shooter back here. What's back here on the crime scene sketch?
According to this, it's the bar.
So the third shooter was behind the bar.
Yeah, behind it.
The owner of the coffee shop, Richie Marquette, claimed in a statement that he was hiding behind the bar.
So wait a minute. The only way the shot could have come from behind the bar is if the bartender was the shooter.
Son of a bitch! The bartender, Richie Marquette, was behind this all along. Richie Marquette was the third shooter. I reopened the list Jane gave us of the 8 clients of Jeff Parker that he was embezzling money from that had associates with Wildwood Diablos.
And?
One name, Bill Anderson.
Bill Anderson? Who the hell's that?
Well, Bill Anderson is a fake name. I checked with the organized crime database, and Bill Anderson was an alias that was used by Richie Marquette, the bartender, who happens to be a known Wildwood Diablos gangbanger.
Place of residence?
Bay Cove Condos. That's the same condo community where Roland Chang lived.
That's the place in the red zone with the nuclear power plant.
Yeah, and it would explain why Roland Chang died of radiation poisoning from living too close to the power plant. Son of a bitch. Now I got nothing. Wait a minute. If Richie Marquette is living in the same condo community as Roland Chang, in the red zone of the nuclear power plant, then maybe Richie Marquette is infected with radiation poisoning just like Roland Chang was.
Yeah, that's a good point. It probably is.
Well, then he's probably dying from it.
Yeah, we better call an ambulance or he's probably going to die too.
Yeah. Or on second thought, maybe we let him.
Yeah, get out of my way.
Guess what, Richie? You're dying. Tell me where she is. You know where she is, Richie. You need to tell me and I will call you an ambulance. Just tell me where she is.
Okay, okay.